There's something deeply unsettling about a world where even death isn't your escape. KIBORG doesn't just flirt with that concept, it drags it into a steel-plated arena and makes you live it, one brutal fight at a time. You play as a convict, one of many, serving a 1,300-year sentence in a dystopian prison where dying just means coming back, rebuilt and still imprisoned. But there's a sliver of hope, the last ticket. One chance to fight your way through the chaos, reach the shuttle on the roof, and earn your freedom. The catch? Every other inmate has the same plan, and they're not here to play nice. KIBORG fuses the best parts of old-school beat-em-ups, gritty shooters, and modern roguelike design. It's fast, it's bloody, and it does not hold back. Limbs fly, heads explode, and enemies come at you with a mix of tactics and tech that keeps you constantly adapting. The enemy variety here isn't just for flavor. It's built to test you over and over again, with randomized encounters that feel just on the edge of chaos. But it's not just about mindless violence. KIBORG lets you sculpt your playstyle like a cybernetic Frankenstein. You're not just upgrading stats, you're replacing body parts. Want razor arms and hydraulic legs? Done. Prefer ranged firepower and explosive tech cores? Go for it. Between cyber implants, mutations, and an arsenal of weapons, the build diversity here is insane. You can create brutal melee monsters, teleporting snipers, mutation-fueled berserkers. The possibilities feel almost endless. What really makes KIBORG pop is how all this chaos is tied into its grim setting. There's no softness here, no redemption arc, just survival. Every time you fight, you're reminded. Freedom isn't given, it's taken. One severed limb at a time. This isn't a roguelike where you're farming for cozy upgrades. This is survival with style, a metal symphony of bone-crushing combos, strategic augments, and moments where you genuinely feel like a weaponized force of vengeance. And yet, the game still finds ways to humble you. KIBORG is unforgiving. But that's the point. It's built for players who want to earn every inch of progress, who crave the rush of narrowly surviving an ambush with nothing but a broken blade and a twitchy trigger finger. It doesn't want you to breeze through, it wants you to bleed for that victory and come back stronger every time. If you're into games that combine violent action with creative customization, and you're not afraid of a little punishment, KIBORG might just be your next obsession.
Well, it's actually pre-recorded, so don't let it get into your head. We're on now! Oh, bloody crap! So, let's move on. For the viewers who only just now found our show, the first thing that I wanted to say is, where the hell have you been all this time? This is the best live action ever on Cable Galactica. You were missing out for years. But I suppose a little crash course is in order. This is an Omega 201 penitentiary, the mega tower on the derelict planet, unable to sustain life, and the most ready go! fight. It was a simple bunk, Morgan. How could they hurt you so badly, huh? Were you not paying attention? For the audience. Do you know how many bandits are in this prison? Huh? 1,000? 10,000? A million? Don't bother answering, 'cause no one knows. We lost all records ages ago. So let's fight! Complete and utter disappointment. I bet money on this match.
Your fighting skills are hampered by the recent trauma, but they aren't lost. As you continue to fight, you're accumulating data to unlock them. Use this terminal and choose progression to continue.
Kill them all. Good. That was good. You know what time it is, folks? Of course you are. It is time for the last question. The segment during which we're answering stupid questions from audience. Submit yours today for marmalation and win one of the select prizes from our sponsors, including the tourist trip to Omega 201. Yes, let's begin. Keep it up! Moving forward. These punks remind me of the resistance fighters we fought against in French wars. Same dirt cheap homemade guns, same stupidity. Oh. Those were the days. We were slaughtering poop busters by the thousands.
You've acquired a sidearm. It doesn't require manual targeting. Simply press the trigger to shoot. We call it a quick shot. You can't carry spare clips for your sidearm. To recover lost ammunition, attack opponents in close combat. Your internal nanobots will use the energy from your attacks to rebuild ammo in the weapon's magazine.
bullet holes in places where you definitely should not have bullet holes. Are you sure you're right, Morgan? Ready, steady, go!
At the bottom of the screen, right in the middle, you can see your shields. It is the universal indicator of your defense capabilities. Shields are needed for dodging, blocking, and parrying attacks, as well as dashing to your targets. They'll recover after spending, but it takes some time.
This guy should be more up your alley, Morgan. Cybernetically enhanced with extensive military background and armed to the teeth. Yeah, this should be interesting.
Срочные новости. Знаменитые топливные крысы спасли писателя Стейли недалеко от системы Барнак, который решил попутешествовать со своей возлюбленной Доретой, но забыл забрать рюкзак. Мы всей командой выражаем благодарность топливным крысам за их помощь всем нуждающимся. На Марсе, в окрестностях купола Альборга...
You've acquired a main firearm. It's powerful, but requires manual aiming. Main firearms spend universal ammo to shoot. It's awarded in our many prizes as you progress through the tower. You can accumulate as much universal ammo as you want, but it cannot be recovered simply by attacking your opponents.
Назад на планету прибыл агент под прикрытием. Сообщается, что это мужчина.
We shine! And that was it! What a night, folks!
You've lost to inmate asteroid. It is understandable, given your recent injury and the loss of combat skills. I hope you can see it not as a loss, but as an opportunity for improvement. He is the leader of the inmates here in the tower. Even challenging him is a great step forward.